All right, so let's jump right into the two businesses. One, as you can see here, is cold storage. Now, these cold storage are like the container unit. Most of you probably have seen it. If not, it looks something like this, where it's insulated inside and has some special materials and fabric in the container where they store food. Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know, but if you don't know, a cold storage is basically either a warehouse or one of these units that looks like these, like a container that ship goods, but it's transformed with a refrigerator in there and insulation and everything that they put perishable goods in. Mainly though, for Liberia, it'll be fish and meat and chicken and things like that. Now, contrary to what you might think, even myself, thinking that, well, Liberia, obviously it's in Africa, there is it's a farmland. People grow and fish and farm their own food. That's far from the truth. Liberia especially depend heavily on external companies, right? Manufacturers and importation of produce, and especially perishable goods like fish and meat and chicken. When I was in Liberia, I learned quickly that even chicken feet, there isn't like a mass production of chicken in Liberia that a company is producing. So these things are imported in containers like this. Now, this one here though, I would recommend the solar, like this, like how you see in this video, the solar panel version of these containers. Basically, that way you don't have to rely on electricity or LEC or generators, because as a business owner, you want to minimize your overhead. Buying gas or paying every month for electricity that is really not even that reliable, or risking your goods going bad because electricity is not sufficient. The solar panel version will be good. Now, these things go anywhere from between $8,000 to $25,000. Some go even more than that, depending on the size and the portability of it. Some of them you can attach to a vehicle and drive around. That'll be a good one too for Liberia. But also, they have some that are stationary where people come there and buy goods. So going back to what I was explaining before, all of these things are being imported into Liberia, like the chicken feet, the chicken breast, the whole chicken, fish, all of these. I was really surprised to see that these things are being imported. Now, these container, like you see in this video here, which I put the video credit in the description of this video, because this is not my production. I saw this video on the company's website, so I'll put the description below. But so like I was saying, Liberia doesn't farm their own goods, and the goods that are like people take in the market is being imported from places like Indonesia, China, like the. And so I really did a lot of research in Liberia. So I asked a few owners, which I met just about two of them in the area, because in the Duporo area, Cinco area, on the Oro, I researched all of those areas, and there were like just 3 cold stories that I saw. Now, these cold stories, the volume of like the demand is so high that when they open up in the morning, we have these market women literally line up so early in the morning to be among the first people to buy produce, because there is no other way. All of the things that are, most of these things that are being sold in the market are frozen goods, fish, meat, chicken feet, all of that. And then the market women will buy and take it to the market, and that's how it's spread out in all the different markets in Monrovia, in the city, and things like that. Now, this business will mostly be viable in Monrovia, because obviously that's most popular area. Other places, people catch and grow their own food and things like that. So this would be, I would say, one of the only places that you can get this business off the ground running quickly. But most of these business owners are making between $15,000 to $30,000 a month. I spoke with a few, I interviewed a few. Those videos are coming up here. But people are literally just line up buying these food. Now, again, it'll take a lot more research on your part if you're going to start this business, as far as researching manufacturer out of the country, buying a great cold storage container and things like that, and seeing where in Liberia that is lacking and where the demand is at. But this is something that within the next 2 years you can pretty much go closer to the $1 million range, well over half a million, I'm pretty sure, because that's what those people are making there. So